Well, not search and destroy, but well, maybe. Actually, we'll just see how it plays out. You know what?
Yep. So they have sound, but we don't. Okay, so we're gonna start out with Whitney McGee. Looks like he's gonna be holding this center area. You know, they are kind of neglecting that right side very much. Oh, player one's gonna take down Ghost for his toast, and Whitney McGee's gonna see if he can move up and take him. Gets shot from behind, has no help. Jinky picks up his teammate Tank. Whitney McGee gonna go down by Jinky as well. And you know what we noticed about the roster is that it's a little bit changed up for Hobgobliners this week. It's 4 of their better players. All of them are pretty high on their KD spread. Although they haven't been playing every single week, so that's kind of an interesting ideal.
Well, absolutely.
So you go through the center here. Gonna see if we can move up. Jinky's still gonna play this this defensive role. Interesting that he's running a suppressor on that AN94. And actually, while if you want to take over the controller just for a quick second, I'm going to figure out why we can't hear game audio, which is kind of throwing me off.
Yeah, that's what was throwing me off. I felt like I was just over here in dead space, just looking at images. I feel like the audio would actually steer me in some sort of direction. But the first return could be coming in.
We're winning this fight. We've captured the enemy flag.
Actually, yeah, it's a capture. Get twisted. Guarding the bomb as it comes in. Or not the bomb, the flag. That's my CS flag showing.
That's okay, man. We'll get you acclimated to this this Call of Duty.
Where does it even say between the two teams? Like,
okay, so at the top left, or at the top, you can see the scoreboard. The blue side we have Flawless Execution, and on the right side we have Hobgobliners.
Right.
And then, of course, if you look at your top left, underneath the map, it shows where the current flag positions are, and we can use those to find our different players.
All right.
And then when you're switching between the two players, if you can see in the bottom left, whenever I switch, it shows you the color of who it is, along with the symbol of what team they're playing for.
Right.
Ghost vs. Toast going to pick up Tyson on the defensive side. He's running a XPR 50, very interesting choice. That's actually a not one of the bolt action rifles, but one of the what's the word? Semi-automatic sniper rifles.
So a DMR, sort of.
Yeah, except I think it kills in 2 shots, which, you know, personally I choose the bolt action rifles because, you know, they kill in 1.
Right.
But I guess it's a matter of comfort for Ghost vs. Toast. And he is one of the highest slaying players in this entire league. I think he's number 3 for KDR. Ghost vs. Toast going to use that Executioner to pick up player 1. Interestingly enough, player 1 is the highest KDR in this league.
Right.
And we haven't seen him play in a few weeks, so I'm eager to find out how he performs this week. Jinky gonna take some fire.
The Mercs don't seem to be making any sort of progress here over in the ISA, though. The ISA usually have like a solid 2 people defending at all times, and the rest sort of forwards playing in terms of soccer, just like running up there, and they're taking those 1v1s.
I totally agree.
As though that's what the ISA is doing here. It's been mostly a learning battle up to this point, but now seeing that DMR come into play, that's Ghost vs. Toast, adding 1 more to the KD, but
and I totally agree. That's what I tried to mention at the beginning, is that this map can create a little bit of a defender aggressor kind of style. That blue side, the ISA, they are a little bit more of a I believe in the defensive side, and then the Mercs this side with the well and the garage right there. That's more of an aggressive side because you have more points of entry.
So generally, like, what are the roles when it comes to capture the flag? Is it just like one designated guarder
Get
at
ready
all
for the next
times,
round.
I think our teams definitely have different styles that they've been playing. Usually I've seen 1 or 2 defenders, 1 aggressor, and then 1 midfield. And you'll see one of the better teams, Jetpackers for Life, they use a rotational kind of idea behind their roles. So they'll have like the midfield move up when they cap a flag, and the defenders will move up into the midfield to kind of defend him as they move backwards. But for the most part, you'll have 1 or 2 players that sit in the back and constantly just check corners, make sure that they can hold their base.
Right.
Once they get like a pick or 2 on a defender, the aggressor does, then that's when they move in for the capture.
Gotcha. All right. Well, the ISA taking that first round of how many?
3 rounds.
3 rounds. All right. So it's sort of like Rainbow Six Siege. I get it. All right.
Yep. Yep. And it's a best of 3. So you know, if the ISA does pick up this round, then they win. If the Mercs pick up this round, then we'll go to a tiebreaker. And if that draws, then we go to I believe max captures. But we ran into problems with that the other week. We had a draw between 2 of the better teams, Flawless Execution and Jetpackers, which ended up going into a game 3 between the 2, where we played Search and Destroy.
Okay.
Jinky gonna pick him up. I just realized that do we have a kill feed? Oh yeah, we do. Okay. Ghost vs. Toast gonna pick up Tyson with that Executioner. This is a really calm game, honestly.
Yeah, very calm.
Tank with the double kill. Gonna do a little bit of reload cancel right there. Ooh, he doesn't see him, gets picked up by Tyson.
The aggressor going down there.
Let's see if Hobgobliners can move into the territory of Flawless Execution. Ooh, he runs him his circle, gets him! Taking advantage of the low sensitivity of that player.
Right. Yeah, whenever I played, I was always usually like the lowest sense you could go.
Yeah.
The coordination with my thumbs was never quite there.
Mm-hmm.
So do they rotate after every round? So did the Mercs go to where the ISA spawn was?
Yes.
Okay, so,
they do
it's
swap.
always kind of swapping every single round. Alright. There was a little bit of confusion. Is there like some sort of a what's the best way to put it? Like a power barrier? Like is the Merc side or is the north side give you? Do you know what like CT sided or T sided means?
So I think that for this map it's pretty even, and for most maps it's pretty even because there's usually 3 fighting lanes.
Right.
But I think that this side would favor this garbage can side for more of a defensive play. I think that's why you see less aggression towards I believe the ISA side from this Merc side.
Well, the flag side over there on the side opposite of the trash can side seems like there's a lot less cover for whoever's playing defense in terms of the flag, but on this side you can sit behind that little garage area, like you were saying earlier, like multiple openings, or that's probably the other garage. But just over there's a lot more places to duck and hide, a lot easier to guard if you have 2 players back there.
Yeah,
there's
totally.
endless possibilities for like crossfires and what have you.
Oh, that's gonna blow. Tank gets picked.
Some contention happening over there on the left side.
Tank with an unofficial double using that Jeep to get a kill. Oh, can't get the long range on the post though. Gonna get picked up with a headshot.
So yeah, like I was saying, 2 players right there, just multiple crossfires with those 2 entries. But still nothing happening in the second round. 46 seconds left to go.
Goes first toast in deep in enemy territory, gets a pickup, gets another one, and he looks like he's going to be taking this flag and going left side with his teammate. Acquired.
Yeah.
Never mind, through center.
That's when all the
He's
respawns
getting
happen.
ballsy.
That's when they need those defenders
Mission
to
clock
step
about
on
to
up and help them
expire.
get through.
Step up.
It's 30 seconds left to get this cap. Well, yeah.
Oh, can he get the pickup? Yes, he can!
Yeah, that's a cap right there.
With a little bit
little
of...
hump to put it in.
We've
Got a little
captured the
bow
enemy
for
flag.
us.
Alright.
And that is most likely going to be the game.
So it's just straight up defense right now.
Yep, and you know, with 10 seconds, the
Might
game...
as well go for another cap while you're
We
at
have
it,
the
right?
enemy flag.
Yep, and in Black Ops 2, there is not overtime. So you have to get it done within 15 seconds. And that is going to be
Awesome.
first map for Flawless Execution. Flawless Execution versus Hobgobliners. Let's see if Hobgobliners can right their wrong in the first capture the flag map with this hardpoint on Meltdown.
Yeah, they definitely need to pick up this next game, or else they're going to find themselves on the latter half of this tournament.
Yep. And you know, I'll warn you right now, since this is your first hardpoint in a long time, this is gonna get hairy. There's a lot of kills, and they fly fast. So you know, get ready for not knowing what's happening.
Definitely. A little bit of contest.
Jinky with a double kill. There we go. And a triple, unofficial triple kill on a G2 Twisted. He's gonna throw that trophy out. Have you used trophy systems before in other games?
I have not.
Alright, so trophy systems are, you put that little drone down right there, and it blocks any incoming tactical or lethal grenades. So basically it just shoots it out of the air. It's really, really good for playing on hardpoint. A lot of people will make hardpoint classes with the trophy systems in them, just so that, you know, approaching hardpoints for enemy team won't be as easy. There you go, you can see Tank putting one out right there. Ooh, gonna get picked up by player 1 from long range with that SMG. MSMC is a popular pick amongst most of our players due to its high damage output and its decent sized clip.
Pretty good at close quarters. I remember I used to play with that class loadout when I played Black Ops 2.
White Knee McGee getting a double kill right there. Ghost vs. Toast can pick up Jinky on the point. And they're holding this one out. So far, Hobgobliners not too far away with 20-point spread. But we'll see what they can do with the next hardpoint. Where's their team? Seems like they're deciding to just move to the next hardpoint instead of fighting for this new one.
Well, that's a good idea. If they can hold this hardpoint for the entirety of it, they might as well be up in the 50s along with flawless victory. Flawless execution, excuse me.
They haven't won yet.
What is the cap on points?
250.
250.
So once we get to around the 200 mark, that's when it starts to get really hairy.
Right.
But for now, they're going to be trading this capture point back and forth. Ghost vs. Toast going to roll around the backside, see if he can pick somebody up.
So that was a very good move here from the Hobgobliners as they went ahead and did exactly as I said, and they held out the entirety of that
hardpoint contested.
Hardpoint.
Yep, they've.
So we're almost pretty even here on points.
They did a really good job of setting up on that point.
Where's the next hardpoint at?
I believe the next hardpoint's going to be back in the silo, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, actually, it might be in the center tube area.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
More points than that. That's just the second.
Yep.
Identified.
Yep.
It's on that piping area in the off of the center.
Yeah.
Hardpoint contested.
And this one's still just sort of up in the air, unlike the last one where the Hobgobliners were already on top of it by the time it popped up.
Hardpoint contested.
Alright, so White Knee McGee's going to pick up Tyson. Going to be holding on to this contested. He thought that a guy dived at him, but that was just a guy getting picked off by his teammate. Jinky with a nice headshot onto Tank. Ghost vs. Toast going to go around the backside one more time to see if he picks somebody up. And he does. Really good play coming out of Tank and Ghost vs. Toast right now. There, it looks like they're going to be holding on to this new hardpoint a lot harder.
Hardpoint identified.
Hobgobliner is playing more of a proactive style with this hardpoint, but you know they're really allowing flawless execution to pick up those garbage points at the end, and I think that's what's hurting them quite a bit. And see, now just a few of their players get picked off and they're already in a bad situation. One of the, I think,
Hardpoint is out.
much lesser appreciated tactics of hardpoint is holding the point outside of the hardpoint, because then you can control the spawns of the enemy team. And right now, you know, if you flood the area and you just hang out inside, they're going to keep spawning right outside the hardpoint, and they're going to keep pressuring you.
Right.
And then when you die, you're going to spawn really far away because they're on outside the hardpoint.
Okay.
So it's just one of those things where you want to have one player kind of roaming, just picking up players. Like this player one, he's roaming around, just getting a few kills here and there, and then he's going to be affecting their spawn locations.
Gotcha. I can hear Flawless picking up the next hard point as well. Just going to pad on more to their already very much accumulative points.
Looks like Hobgobliners are getting ready to aggress onto this hard point. Oh, but Jinky gets picked up by White Knee McGee. Probably heard his footsteps. Goes for Stos with an interesting double. Gonna hold out, but Jinky picks him off. Let's see if he can move on to this point. Jinky doesn't know where the opposition is. See, now, in those moments, I would opt for using my tacticals, but it looks like he was running a trophy system, so I don't think that would have helped very much.
Yeah, just like a flash or a frag or something.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured
A lot of
the
times
hardpoint.
I'll use frags just to spot people out. You know, I'll chuck it around the corner, not
see
for
if
the
you get a
kill,
hit
but just
marker.
to see if I get those hit markers.
Hardpoint is ours.
White Knee with a double kill onto post 7 and a triple onto player 1 as well. Good play out of him. He's using that MSMC. No skin on that one. That's interesting. A lot of these players have been choosing to use gun skins.
I sort of dig the default look.
Yeah.
That's the way I like to buy my skins in Counter-Strike. I like the default look. I get too obsessed with the skin, and then I start the gun loses all sorts of value, and I'm just trash with it.
You don't like the stat trackers on them?
I mean, stat track, I only put that on my deagle, just so I can see how many people I one dig, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, you're not going to kill anyone that long range post 7. I'm sorry. Goes for his toast, getting strawberry jelly on the screen.
Identified. Hostiles
Tank
have captured
accidentally
the
picks up
hardpoint.
his teammate, goes for his toast, but he gets the player 1 anyway. Post 7 going to pick him up,
Oh,
though.
there's team damage on here?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Ain't no way we're running it safety. You can totally kill your teammates.
Is this hardcore mode as well, where it's like 2
No.
shots kill a person? Okay, cool.
No, it's not hard.
That was always my least favorite. I hate those first-person shooters where it's like it's too realistic.
Yeah, I don't like that because you can already kill people so quickly in this game that, you know.
Yeah, I like the vampire aspect to it, where you like regen health super fast.
Tyson with long range. G2 Twisted picks up
Sharing the tube
a
with them
sneaky
there.
guy.
Hardpoint contested.
Tyson with the double kill
Hardpoint
onto G2
contested.
Twisted. They're still
Hardpoint
contesting at this
identified.
point.
Hostiles
So
have
they're
captured
100
the
points
hardpoint.
down. 25
We're
points to
losing
go
this
for flawless execution. Looks like they're going to wrap this one up. Just looking for this kill.
Yeah.
Post 7, you can't be running a gun like that, man. See, I don't agree with that. Using the burst mode on that kind of gun, because it's really, you know, not going to bring you a lot in close range battles.
I hate burst guns.
Yeah, they're not exactly favored in this kind of matchup. Just another 15 more points to go for flawless execution. See if they can hold out this point. 10 more seconds, and they're just locking this silo down.
Yes, Channer too. It's highest point total. Or is it first to 2?
It's first to 250.
First to 250
Way to
then.
step up.
Yeah, there you go. That answers your question right there.